I want to float something by you people. And this is a story of how white people came to North America. If you look at the history of the indigenous throughout North America and like going to Central America and South America, you'll notice that we were pretty peaceful. Yeah, we had some wars between different indigenous tribes over land and this and that, but nothing quite like the white people society where mass murderers, serial killers, child rapists, pedophiles, stuff like that. Sorry, there's been like child pedophile rapists. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say here. And then I'll point to the story like Pocahontas. She's like, I think she's like 8 years old or something like that, or something. Like super young when the white guy met her. And he's like, I like her. I want to take her. She's going to come with me. We're going to have lots of sex. And that's kind of like, the indigenous people are like, she's like 8, right? Like, what? Yeah, so that was like hundreds of years ago. Do you see where we're at now? Where these same white people are doing some pretty atrocious things. And then you factor in the fact that, like, hey man, point at residential indigenous schooling. You go, hey man, that was white people again. Huh. Do you see a pattern? I see a pattern. I don't think you see a pattern though. And then you have all these crazy white politicians in all the Commonwealth countries where they're like, I don't know, perhaps maybe a native to that land should be in power. But no. It's Commonwealth. It's got to be some rich white guy. Yeah. It's super fascinating when you learn of all of the things that the white people have done, and they don't want to take responsibility for it. Like, this is one other thing where I said they set the bar so fucking low that you cannot possibly act as low as they can. But holy fuck, when they act low, man, do you see it. And it's kind of like, these people get away with it. They don't even get they don't even get held responsible for their own actions. Think about this. They killed hundreds of thousands of indigenous in Canada in like 100-year span, and then hid the bodies. And then every time they did, like, anyone asked questions into the matter, the Conservatives, the Liberals, the NDP, the Green Party, all of them would gaslight and be like, no. They literally could not take responsibility. Some of them will admit, oh yeah, bad things happened. Stephen Harper said, oh, bad things, terrible atrocities happened there. But even he denied funding to dig up the fucking bodies. He didn't want the bodies to be dug up. He acknowledged that they were there, but he did not want them to be dug up. I wonder why that is. Perhaps maybe the children that were shackled and buried, shackles around their fucking hands and feet. Little tiny kids dead in the ground, This is what the white people do. And then all of you just go, oh, it must be a good idea then. We should gather up all the kids and send them to a school and just torture them and kill them.